Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought we would do something fun. I saw on Instagram a face chart by Milk 1422, and I thought it was so stunning, beautiful. It has like this winter wonderland, like fantasy feel. I think this would be really cute for maybe a New Year's, kind of like a take on a masquerade mask. This is a really talented artist and all their face charts are like incredible. You guys should check that account out. I will put it right over here. I want to do something fun and different and shake things up a little. So this is my recreation of that face chart, and if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Let's see here. I'm gonna start off by going into the ITSMYRAYERAYE and BH Cosmetics palette. I'm gonna be taking Mousse, which is this shade right here. I've already applied Shape Tape as my eyeshadow base, and then I set it with a light powder. Now we're just gonna go into that sunset shade, and I'm taking my MAC 224. This girl has a lot more lid space and upper brow bone space, so I'm like hoping the rhinestones fit here. We're just gonna go ahead and hit this into the crease, get our shape going, and this was gonna be our transition shade. All right, so we applied that color first. Love that shade, Mousse. Really like the way it blended out. That was a good color. Now we're gonna go into a more deep shade of brown. This is Oak from the Matte and Metals palette, Kat Von D. Really like this brown. Just doesn't have like a super warm or a super cool undertone. It's just kind of like neutral. We're gonna go ahead and use a Smith 235 brush. So we applied the other shade into the crease and upper crease, and now we're gonna hit it one time in the crease. Really deepen it up. I love how simple this makeup look is, looking at the chart, but it just looks so stunning. There's really not a lot to the eye look, just the crystals that make it look so good. Gonna keep applying that until it's as rich as you want it. So now that we deepened up the crease, I'm gonna take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape in medium right here on a flat concealer brush. I'm gonna just carve out the lid space. And this is gonna clean up the crease and sharpen it up, and also clean up the lid from any eyeshadow that may have fallen. Boom. And usually I take it only halfway, but I'm gonna take it all the way. Now I'm gonna take this suede color right here from the Matte Metal palette, and I'm gonna pack that on the lid from the middle to the inside. I'm trying to make my lid space look bigger. And then we're gonna go back with our MAC 217. I'm actually gonna take this color, which is Uninterrupted by MAC Cosmetics. Swirl that on the outer V here. I'm actually switched to just a flat brush to pack it on. Once I have that faded into the lid color, I'm going to apply the dark color that we applied in the crease, which was Oak, on the outer part of the V. Blend it into the Uninterrupted color by MAC. Really just accentuate the eye. And with this, I just like to do patting motions and pat the colors into each other so that they're like nice and blended. Could also take blending brush and feather out these edges too. I'm going back into Uninterrupted. You could actually even just use the color you first used in the crease. The one that I used from the ITSMYRAYERAYE palette, I could use that too. Just make it look nice and smoky. I'm gonna take a little bit of Bone. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already did it off camera because I forgot I wasn't rolling, but put it on the brow bone to like really make it highlight and pop. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit of that and place it in the center of my lid, like right where your pupil is. Just follow that. All right, now it's time for the fun stuff. We're gonna go in with some crystals. Now these I have right here, which I feel are perfect for the like snowflakey vibe that we got going on. These were actually sent to me by MAC Cosmetics. They're just like little stickers. And I also have these crystals from Michaels. They're little Swarovski crystals that you can get from craft section. So either one works. To place the crystals, I'm gonna use lash glue. Just using House of Lash glue. Duo glue is really good for this as well. It's not as sticky as House of Lash's glue, but I'm going in all the way. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, applying rhinestones is like not that easy. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on the back of one of the crystals. So look straight, place it right above the crease. Okay, that's good enough. We're gonna go with that. Now I'm going to the other one. Prepping it as well, just glue. These crystals are bigger and the drawing has a lot more space above the crease than I do. So obviously it's gonna look a little different. Instead of putting another crystal above it, I'm just gonna do little dots with the white from the Makeup Forever Flash palette. Ooh, we have a new brush here from LC Cosmetics. This has little stars on the sides. That's getting extra advanced here. I'm gonna need a really fine brush. This gives me like Gwen Stefani vibes. So I'm starting with just an X, then I'm gonna add the one line through the X to make a star. I'm using a paintbrush from Michaels. I'm gonna do my other star, little X. And then there's two dots on the sides of the eye, so I'm just gonna use the white with a little bit of the silver, which is in the Makeup Forever Flash palette. I'm gonna dot it. A little dot there. It's so festive. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Woo! We're gonna go ahead and apply some Iconic Lights by House of Lashes. I'm just gonna trim these a little bit because my eye is a little bit smaller than this lash. It's you, babe. Now we're gonna move on to foundation before we finish everything else. I feel like every foundation I have has gotten too dark for me because I lost any tan that I had had. Jouer Foundation's a LITE, but this one's so dark now. We're gonna be wearing the Armani Luminous Silk in 7.5. That's what we're gonna go for. And I'm gonna apply that with my LC Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. If you ever feel like the Beauty Blender takes up a lot of your product, just apply it with a brush first. This is the Fenty brush. Evenly apply it all over with that, and then blend it out with the sponge. I'm so mad that the days end so soon because I love to get makeup pictures in natural daylight. I just feel like the studio light doesn't show the glitter or like any type of sparkle, and I'm already running out of time. It's like 3. Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock. I'm already doomed. Struggle. So now we're gonna apply some concealer. I'm using my BECCA Luminous Silk Concealer. Then I'll grab a little bit of Shape Tape, Tan Sand, and I apply that right here. Blend it out. Another thing I want to say about this blender is that I know this sharp edge looks like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna poke myself in the eye, but it is so flimsy and soft. It's like the perfect pressure to where you could get the side of the nose, but it would not, even if I just jam this in my eye, it still wouldn't hurt. It's like really, really soft, even though it looks so pointy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with some Laura Mercier translucent powder. Down here also, just down the bridge of the nose. And then I'm gonna take just a regular powder brush. I'm actually gonna take the LCF10 brush. I'm just gonna pat that into the forehead. A little bit of translucent powder there. Just kind of a light dusting. And then kind of dust this off under the eyes. All right, so now we can finish the under eyes. I'm gonna be taking my Mr. Right by the BALM Cosmetics. Look how much powder I have on my arm. I don't know how that happened. So I'm gonna be taking this and applying it on the outer part of the eye. So lash line and waterline. I'm gonna take a pencil brush before we go any further and buff that out. And then applying a little bit more. You apply like liners or anything the color black. Honestly, you just wanna go in steps because it's easier to just like build up than go ham and then it looks crazy. I'm so upset right now that I have no daylight anymore. Like, I can't even tell you. I'm gonna have to speak to the sun's manager. Let them know that this whole like sun going down early thing is just not really working out for me. Now we're gonna finish off the eyes, and the inner corner has a highlight. So I'm going back into the Makeup Forever white, and we're gonna do like a hat, like a little C. Let me grab a little pencil brush and blend that out a little bit. And I'm just taking a dose of colors, one. We're gonna take this and do a little star. Now we're gonna move on to the little snowflake that's in the center here. And I'm just gonna use, I wish this snowflake that I already had was smaller, but it's massive. So I'm gonna use one of the little snowflake petals. This would be really pretty for New Year's, actually. Okay, so we've got that on. We're just gonna pretend that's a snowflake, and then I'm gonna go back into one of the little Swarovski crystals here. I remember when I was saying this was supposed to be so easy, but actually gluing these crystals is a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna do one more dot up top, the little X's here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another star right under this snowflake. We have more rhinestones under the eyes. Just doing 2 dots on the side and 1 below. Woo, the hard part is done. I'm gonna go into the BH Cosmetics and It's My Ray Ray palette and take the highlight here, which is called Moonlight. We're gonna use that to highlight the nose. Some right here. For the lips, I feel like the perfect gloss is gonna be the Fenty gloss. It just like looks like the exact same color. Before we do the lips, I'm gonna highlight the Cupid's bow with the Makeup Forever Flash palette in the white color that we've been using for all the stars. I'm drawing a line and then blending it out. And I'm actually also going to take some HOOLA bronzer and I'm gonna deepen the Cupid's bow dip with this so that it looks like my Cupid's bow projects more. See that? Just made it look like a deep swimming pool. You go swimming in there. Looks like you could eat cereal out of there. I'm also gonna use that since we're here with the bronzer. I haven't bronzed yet. There's a heavy contour going on with this drawing, so I'm taking this MAC 140 S brush. Also a little bit on the forehead. I don't know what I'm gonna tell my dad when he comes picks me up for dinner. I'm gonna be like, hi. Time for the lips. Fenty gloss. Over top of that, I'm gonna hit it with some over the top Dose of Colors Desi X Katie gloss. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the white Makeup Forever paint and we're just gonna give it a little highlight. See how it looks like wet now? My brother said I should highlight my cheekbones, so. Are you satisfied?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so how'd I do? That's it, we're done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to Milk1422 for all the inspiration all the time with all your face charts. You're amazing. And if you guys like videos like this, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Zoom in a little bit, slightly there, keep going, keep going. There we go. This is getting advanced. What else? Oh! You saw that fall?
He blew it away.